Namaste everyone. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 3 ways to manifest changing your appearance, more like changing the way you feel to change about yourself, about how you look. Most part of our life, most people that I know at least have spent their life wanting to look different or feel different about how they look. And a part of that is our identity, right? So most people don't feel comfortable in their skin, then they're actually not, they're losing their identity. Because if you're not comfortable of who you are, then you're always closed. You have a different energy. You don't like the way you look. You don't like your identity. So technically, how you look, how you feel, how you look is basically a part of your identity. And if you're not the best version of yourself, then it's hard to become you and manifest other things in your life and feel the confident. So I thought I'll give you 3 techniques to change that. Something that I learned recently from Master Sri Akarshana, and I was able to resonate with it, and I'm still in work in progress. But I thought if I can share with you, we can all work together towards a better life. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and empowering people to live their life to their fullest potential. We're all divine beings. We have the capability to live our life and create our life the way we want it. So let's make it beautiful together. So let's dive in. So I told you that I have 3 techniques to change your appearance, but it's more like changing the way you feel about your appearance. The first one, number 1, is basically shifting your identity. And this is totally energetically. Shifting your identity in terms of how you think about yourself. So most people spend most part of their life not liking themselves, and that's the shift that you need to make, because we need to share some self-love here. We are all divine beings. We were made from God, or whatever you believe in, universe energy. We were made the best way possible. Like we are creators, so we are beautiful the way we are. So let's be comfortable in our skin. Let's be comfortable in our body. But if you don't like certain aspects of yourself, then work towards it instead of just standing there and complaining about it or feeling uncomfortable about it and closing yourself. And I've been in that situation where I was like, in my mindset, I had this vision that I had to be a certain way to wear certain types of clothing or, buy a new wardrobe. And I'd been living that type of life for a while, where then I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to enjoy, wear whatever I want, wear whatever I feel good in my body. And I started shopping for the way I feel good. So you need to give that a little bit of shift in your mindset. So that's number 1. How do you do that? Basically do lots of positive affirmations. And people talk about affirmations and sometimes it feels like it's overdone, but it's never overdone. You need more positivity. You need to remind yourself that you are entitled to love yourself and feel good all the time. So affirmations, positive affirmations, are amazing. If you need to write down in your bathroom mirror, put a sticky note there where you see all these positive words, or right beside your bed when you wake up on the wall, when you first thing you see is all these positive affirmations. Write them down, because the more you see it, the more it reminds you, the better you become at it. Also, a lot of people I know and I was in this situation too. When I see the mirror, I feel uncomfortable, and you have to stop doing that. You have to allow yourself to embrace the way you look, embrace yourself. So when you see the mirror, instead of feeling uncomfortable or looking at the flaws in your body, or in whatever, it doesn't have to be body. It could be your facial features or whatever you dislike about yourself. Instead of looking at that, actually look at the mirror and be like, hey, acknowledge your name, say your name out loud, and say, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are a divine being, divine love, you are beautiful the way you are. And start saying positive things about yourself, and whatever that you want to feel, whatever you want to get, actually start saying it. The more you say it, the more confident you feel, and the more confident you feel, Even though you look the same, you look exactly the same. It's not like you went and did surgery. You could look the same, but when you start building the confidence, you actually start feeling good, and you feel good in your own body. You feel good in your own skin, that nothing else matters. You start walking in a confident way. Your head is up. Your body language speaks to the confidence you have. Usually when you're uncomfortable, you're like trying to hide yourself. You're closed, like, you're like not open to receiving other things either. So you're more in a closed structure. But when you're confident, then you open up, and then you actually attract more positivity, more like-minded people in your life as well. So it's very important to shift your mindset, because thoughts actually hold energies. So everything you think about, you're actually creating more of it. So the more you are enclosed and you're like, feeling uncomfortable, that's what you're attracting more. You're not getting anything any better at it. So you're not getting any better than what you want, right? What you are at the moment. But if you start opening up, if you start telling yourself all these positive affirmations, how beautiful you are, how intelligent you are, how just keep building on to everything that you want to hear in a person, or anything that you would say to a loved one, like your sibling, your parents, or like something positive, anything positive you would say to a loved one, say it to yourself, because you deserve that love yourself. So start saying it, build your confidence. This actually reminds me of a movie that I watched a few years ago. I believe it's called the Pretty Woman, or I Feel Pretty. That's the movie. When that person actually got a concussion, she had the same body structure. The actress there had the same body structure. She didn't lose any weight or anything, but in her mind, because she had a concussion, in her mind, she started thinking she was slimmer. So she started walking with confidence, even though she looked exactly the same. But because she was dressing up confidently, she was walking confidently, she was speaking confidently, she actually looked amazing. And it's like she at the end couldn't even believe herself that was her. Like, she looked exactly the same, but it's the confidence that made it look. So it's actually the confidence that's actually making you attractive, not the shape of you, or like the size of you and all that. But if you are worried about it, then work towards it, because you need to be healthy. So if your weight is not healthy, then you need to work towards it. But instead of being closed about it, embrace where you are at the moment and work towards where you want to be, and start imagining that way and visualize that way, and that will help you. But build your confidence, so that will shift your identity. So that's number one. Number two is water manifestation. So water manifestation, there's lots of videos about this, and I wanted to create a video later on about this as well, but I wanted to mention it briefly here. We are 70% water. Water holds memory. Water holds emotions. Water is energy. It has all, just like any other objects and things that you see, water also has energy and emotions attached to it. So just like how Earth is mostly water, we are mostly water. We are totally connected in one. So we are connected as water. So what we intake also matters. So the type of water you're drinking, is it clean water? So make sure it's clean water that you're intaking. What vessel are you using to drink that water? I mean, you don't need to necessarily go get a copper cup. I do drink from copper cup, but not throughout the whole day, just like once in the morning. I leave it overnight and drink it in the morning, but I'm not suggesting you have to do that. But make sure you have whatever cup, like you have a special cup or glass for water, or a water bottle, whatever you use. Make sure you have a special one for yourself. So because everything is attached, your emotions are attached to that. Your energy is attached to that. So make sure it's very clean it every day. Have clean water. And then also before you drink it, set the intention. I have emphasized enough times about intentions in so many of my videos. It's actually intentions that's powerful. When you set the intentions in doing anything, any task you do, when you set the right intentions, it works like 10 times or 100 times more powerful than if you just do something without any intention. So set the intention when you're drinking the water. Set the intention when you're drinking the water. Hold the water in your glass and pour some love towards it, because water has energy, water has emotions. So pour some love towards it and thank the water. Be grateful for the water. And just when you're drinking it, tell yourself, Thank you for this water. Thank you for hydrating every cell of my body. Thank you for purifying every cell of my body. Thank you for hydrating every organs of my body. Just like be thankful about it and drink very, like, just keep drinking like it's almost like you're drinking positivity. And it might sound weird, it might sound crazy, but if you're already drinking water, why not set the intention to add that positivity in your life anyway? It will just benefit you even more than just hydrating yourself, which is also beneficial to keep hydrating yourself. So start setting that intention. Also, even when you're taking a shower, there's lots of mantras that people chant to cleanse themselves as well. There's salt bath that people take to cleanse themselves, but But if you don't have any of those, if you don't know the mantras, or if you don't have the salt to do the salt bath, you can still set the intention while you're taking a shower to cleanse every negative energies within your system, cleanse anything that's unbeneficial, that's unwanted in your system, to get out, while you're taking a shower. When you set that intention, you actually feel a lot cleaner, you'll feel lighter. So test it out. Don't believe just because I said it. Just test it out and analyze it and believe in it after you see the results. But do test it out, because it's very beneficial. So that's number 2. Number 3, it might sound weird, but it's quantum jumping. And quantum physics you have heard about probably in so many videos, but basically it's like we have many dimensions parallel to us. So this is not the only dimension we are in. If you don't believe that, think about the dreams we get into. Dreams are a different dimension as well. Think about the meditations. When you go into meditations, you go into a different dimension. So that's technically quantum jumping. But if you don't believe in it, just think about visualization. Okay? So when you're visualizing, and I always emphasize, you always have to also put action after visualization. You can't just sit and meditate on something and expect it to happen. But visualization also helps you. It speeds up the manifestation. So what you should do is sit down, and it's better to do like third eye meditation. If you don't know how to do third eye meditation, check out my videos on how to activate the third eye. But if you take a deep breath a few times, take that imagine a light going up to your third eye, and from that third eye, imagine you're in light. And once you're in that light, imagine your future self, the way you want to look in appearance, how you want to feel. Like, are you feeling joyful in this moment? Are you feeling very healthy in the moment? Are you looking the most best version of yourself? So imagine that, visualize yourself. And then once you're ready to open your eyes, bring that back into the current time. Bring it back in, and then feel that. Take lots of deep breaths in and out, and that's how you bring it back in, and you feel that energy. When your vibrations are in that mode, it's like that beautiful vibration mode. When you bring that in, you can take more actions to make things happen faster. Your manifestation will work faster. So let's say you've been putting off going to the gym. I know with pandemic it's hard to go to the gym, but even to work out in your own room or going outside, if you have been putting that off, when you start visualizing yourself in the future, then you kind of want to, when you're bringing that back, your vibrations are like totally aligned to start doing things to align yourself to get to that. So you have to be that person to get to that future you. So start visualization, start visualizing yourself in that future you, bring it back in, and then put actions, because without actions, you could be sitting there with meditations forever and you still won't be able to manifest. So make sure you put some actions in as well. If this video was helpful in any way, please click the likes button. I hope that this was useful for you. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button. I'm very determined to creating weekly videos for you, to empower you to live your life to the fullest, the best version of you. That's what I wanted to say. We are all divine beings. We are creators. So let's create our life the best way possible. Until then, namaste.